Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to film for you guys my top favorite drugstore concealers. These are basically concealers that I use every day. I don't think any of them should be over like maybe $20. I think the highest one that I have is probably like $11 or $12, which is actually not bad because they work absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, let's get started. So to start off, I am going to show you guys one of my favorite go-to concealers. I use these concealers all the time. First, I would like to start off with the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Full Wear Concealers. These concealers are amazing. They are most definitely a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. If you do not know what Tarte Shape Tape is, it is a concealer from Tarte, which was like one of the most famous concealers for the last, what, I don't know, like 3-4 years. I've heard about Tarte Tape Shape even before I got like really into makeup, so that's how popular those are. So I have mine in the shade 360 Cashmere, which is like my everyday shade, and then I have 355 Vanilla, and I use 355 Vanilla when I just want a brighter under eye. I love these. They come with a doe foot applicator like this, which is like my favorite type of applicator to have in a concealer because it just feels like it gets right in those eye crevices and just like really does a good job of covering those eye like dark circles and bags. So I like to use these when I want more of a full coverage kind of day. I also do spot conceal with these, and they work just as good as my foundation. So I think these retail for around $11 or $12 if I'm not mistaken. So they both came from Ulta. One I went in store and purchased, and the other one I did order off of their website, but I'm pretty sure you can find this at any local drugstore or at Ulta. I think they have this on Amazon as well. Like I said, it's definitely full coverage. It definitely gets rid of the bags under your eyes, and it doesn't settle into your creases. It blends out beautifully, almost effortlessly. This is a really good dupe for the Tarte Tape Shape. Like I said, if you do not want to spend all of that money on one of those concealers, get 2 of these, and I promise you will not be disappointed. I've had the Cashmere shade for going on maybe like 2 or 3 months now, and I would use this almost every day. I have a lot of videos using this concealer because I love it. I do use it very often. So just to let you know that it does last a while. You probably will not have to re-up on this concealer for at least 3 to 4 months. It's still a really good concealer. It's worth all of the $12 or $13 that it is that it retails for. And yeah. So the next concealer that I absolutely love, this is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Concealer, and this is a multi-use concealer. I have mine in the shade 120 Light, and then I just purchased the shade 122 Sand. 120 Light is pretty fair. I like it for my days when I want to have like a brighter under eye. I have not used the 122 Sand yet. I am excited to use this for like my everyday kind of looks, where I just want to be kind of more of a natural glam. The only thing that I do not like about this concealer is that it does get kind of messy, but other than that, this is an amazing concealer. I love the like fluffy wand here, whatever you want to call it, like the fluffy ball. It does really push into those creases. You can really like get in there and just like cover those bags. Like I'm telling you, this concealer is really good. It's very compact, very little, very travel friendly, and it is pretty much full coverage. The only thing, like I said, it does get a little messy, but then again, I probably should clean it after every use. That would probably be the smart thing to do. I purchased both of these on Ulta's website as well. They're just really amazing concealers. If you are looking for a full coverage concealer that blends out very well, definitely check this out. I love these. Very amazing. Here I have the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro concealers. These are very full coverage. I have mine in the shade 113, and then I have 106. I mix mine together. So I mix mine together to get like my everyday perfect shade. These are very full coverage. When I first started using them, I used to use way too much. You'll notice that when you squeeze it out, you'll think like, oh, that's not enough, and you'll try like to add some more and do like the whole. You do not need a lot. You definitely just need like a small dab of this because it does go a long way, which is also good because it saves you money on products and you don't have to keep re-upping on these either. But I really do love the applicator on these because it does fit right into how it's shaped. I don't know if you guys can really tell, like the angle right here. Like the angle right here does really help like press flat into the creases and into the bags, and then also like helps you get into that inner corner eye. So these are really, really good. I do recommend these as well. I do not reach for these as often just because I kind of forgot about them, but whenever I do use these, I am so super surprised and shocked all over again. So like these are amazing, I'm telling you. That is just like for my skin complexion. These I just had to get 2 for like my natural days. But if I'm just having a day where I want to have like a brighter under eye, I'll just go in with the lighter one, and you know, it's perfectly fine. So yes, very compact, very sleek. I love the packaging on here. The top is very sturdy. You really have to pull it off to get it off, not in a bad way. It won't explode all over your makeup collection. It won't explode on all the other concealers. So these are really good. Definitely invest in these. I think they are only $6, which is like a super steal from BH Cosmetics. So definitely check these out if you are in need of a full coverage concealer. So next I have the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Now, when I first got started with makeup, I used to use the 16-hour Camo Concealer that is like, I guess more matte. It's not the hydrating one. And I really didn't like that one because I'm kind of a slow blender. I like to let my concealer sit on my under eye, really soak it in and just like kind of cover all of the dark circles and you know, like under eye bags and stuff like that. I try to let it sit so that it can kind of really get full use of the full coverage of it. It would just like dry out and it would be like super hard to blend, which I do not like. If I want to blend my concealer out 10 minutes later, I should be able to do that effortlessly. So if you are a fast blender, the one that is not the hydrating one would be a better fit for you. But for me, I do like more dewy products on my skin anyway. So I like to go in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This one is in the shade Medium Peach. I have not tried this shade yet. I usually use the, I think it's called Light Beige shade. The Medium Peach is more of my skin tone. I've seen someone who is my skin tone use this one, and it does look better and like more natural than the Light Beige shade. But the Light Beige still does look natural on my skin. It doesn't give me like a super bright under eye, and it blends out absolutely seamlessly. It is an amazing concealer. I love e.l.f. products, and $6 for these is just like not a bad. Okay, hold on, Jovan. So yeah, so I can't wait to try the Medium Peach shade just for my more natural days. I'm so excited because I know this concealer will not disappoint me no matter what shade I have. So next I have the CoverGirl True Blend Concealer. This concealer is also a good dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I used to use these a lot. But like I said, sometimes I get new products and then I start using those a lot, and then I kind of forget about the old products, and then it's just like, ugh. But digging back in my makeup collection recently, I've just realized like how many amazing concealers I do have that I do not use. So the shades that I have are Buff Beige and Perfect Beige. So the Buff Beige is for more of my like brighter eye kind of days that I would like to have, or like if I had a too dark foundation, I kind of brighten it up with my brighter shades. So that's what the brighter shades are for as well. And then I go in with the Perfect Beige when I'm just having like a spot conceal kind of day, or like a more natural makeup kind of day, kind of like today. My under eye is just kind of bright today. I don't know if you can really see it, just a little brighter, but it does still look kind of natural. But I used the Kylie. Today I used my Kylie concealer. It is not a drugstore concealer. It is a good concealer if you do want it, but I'm not going to talk about this because this video is drugstore concealers only. Like I said, I heard these are good dupes for the Tarte Tape Shape. To me, the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear concealers are more of a dupe, if you like, in my opinion, because they do really have really good full coverage. This has good full coverage too. For me, I used to use it every day, so it does have good full coverage, but sometimes it does settle into my creases a little, like, I don't know, like more often than what it should. But this is just, it really still is a good concealer. It might be the method that I'm using. I might not be blending it out fast enough, so definitely don't take that and think that maybe yours will crease, because that's not the case. I've seen plenty of people use this on YouTube who absolutely love it, and I understand every bit of the words that they're saying when they describe it and say how it wears. So, and I agree with all of that. It is full coverage. I don't have to touch up much when I use it. I love these. They're not very expensive. I think they're around $10 or $11 as well, maybe 12, but they're worth it. They are so worth it. And yeah, definitely check these out. So 2 more to go. Second to last, I would like to show you guys the ColourPop Fresh Wear Concealers. I used these all the time when I first got them, all the time. So these are from the Pretty Fresh collection from ColourPop. Like I said, the bottle says that it's hyaluronic creamy concealer. I have mine in the shade medium 50W, and then I have light 90W. I don't know if you guys can really tell, because I can't really tell. Hold on. Yeah, I guess I can tell that this one's a little warmer, but it's kind of not too far off. But I use these to carve my eyebrows out. They blend out beautifully. I use these to conceal under my eyes, and it also does look really good. I don't have a much brighter shade, so I do use these on my more natural days. These are really good. They blend out so well. I don't really have anything bad to say, but if you have an extra I think it's like $6 or $9. If you have an extra $6 or $9, or if you are on ColourPop and you're trying to hit that $35 mark so you can get free shipping, definitely check these out. These are amazing. They're really good. They don't settle into my lines. They don't make my creases under my eyes pop out and look all baggy and disgusting. So these are really good, and they're worth the money, but I do not use them as often as I did, once again because I am constantly buying makeup, which I probably need to chill out on because I have more than enough concealers. So yeah, these are really amazing. Like it says, hyaluronic is really good for your skin, so these are really good for your skin. And Pretty Fresh is definitely a good name for these because they look so beautiful and fresh and dewy on the skin. Not too much dew to where you're like oily or greasy or anything, but just like the perfect amount. I love these, and I actually need to start using them again because they were my favorite at one point in time. Last but not least, I have here the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Contour Concealer, and this one is in the shade Natural. Now, this concealer is really good, but I've only used it like 2 or 3 times. But the 2 or 3 times that I actually did use it, I loved it. It did not settle into my fine lines. It didn't make my little creases look all extra, you know, like my creases didn't like pop out to me or anything. I even used this as an eyeshadow base before, and it didn't really it didn't crease like I thought it was going to. It dried down pretty well, and I was able to apply my shadows seamlessly. I will have to keep using this, but I did want to throw this out there and show you guys this concealer because it's a really amazing concealer. Like, I don't remember how much I paid for this, but I got this shade, and then I got like a browner shade to cream contour with, because it does say contour concealer. I did want to get a darker shade as well to contour with, just to try it out and maybe let you guys know if it's a good contour shade if you're my color. Even if you're a brown skin beauty, definitely you can spot conceal with these. They work just as good as your foundation for like more light coverage kind of days. This is probably a concealer you have to build up to have full coverage though. I only probably do like my usual little like area, and I blend it out and it looks perfectly fine. But then again, I'm not like doing strenuous activity in it, so I don't know if it lasts through that. Pretty much when I wear my makeup, I'm either like going to the store, or I'm doing my day-to-day activities as a mom, or you know, cleaning my house, things like that, cooking. So now that it's getting hotter outside, I do want to try more of these concealers to see how they withstand the heat. I did start doing my makeup journey last June. It is probably a year now. This month, actually, now that I think about it, which is amazing. I'm so grateful. If you guys could just only see the beginning pictures of my makeup, you will understand why I'm saying it was definitely a journey. All of these have been tested in the winter, really, in the spring, and they held up just fine, and of course the fall. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I was able to help someone find some really awesome concealers to add to their collection. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!